I'll give a quick opening statement. Certainly give Dan Shamati and his Spiders all the credit. I rarely try to say it's an energy difference between two teams because there's a lot of skill and decision making and coaching going on. But today, one team showed up here at 11:30 a.m. ready to compete. And unfortunately, it was the other team. You could see it right from the opening face-off, the ground ball play, the intensity that the Richmond Spiders played with to get the ball, to get the extra possession. And I thought they played fast off the whistles, which is something that's usually our strength. When there's been a call made, pick up the ball, go. They took advantage of that and those opportunities. And so stealing some of what we usually do well. That's the most frustrating thing, is that we got beat at the principles of the game, getting those ground balls, which we're known for. You know, it's been statistically proven a lot of years that we're really good at that, and we just didn't do it today. And that's where, that's the one that you really sort of look in the mirror like, wait a minute, our core principles, you know, we weren't able to follow through on. Richmond got us there, and a lot of other ways too. Some really good coaching by them, but that's where this game was won and lost.
Seems like you all struggled in settled offense, at least maybe in the first half. Where do you think you can find some more opportunities for better shots there?
Yeah, and that's, Richmond plays really good 66 half-field defense. They're one of the best in the country. I don't know if we played a lot of 66 half-field offense in the first half. You know, we like to go in those unsettled situations. That may not necessarily be 4-on-3. It could be 5-on-5, 5-on-6 sometimes. It wasn't working today, especially in the first half. Those opportunities were turning into turnovers or easy saves. The ball was going the other way. We just couldn't get a good dodge, it felt like. It felt like their D-middies, the Richmond Spider D-middies, were always jamming our initial move. And kind of like a good defensive corner off a wide receiver off the line. Just couldn't get free there. So that made it, you know, frustrating. That we struggled therefore to get their defense sliding and rotating.
What kind of lift did Andrew Greenspan give you in that third and fourth
That was
quarter?
huge, right? You know, Anthony Gabriel is one heck of a face-off man. As you saw, he was winning the draw, but the possession, we just couldn't pick the ball up clean. And so that's why we hesitated to go away from him. Like, he's getting the ball where he wants it. And but we weren't coming away with enough of him. So Andrew Greenspan, wow, that was a boost we needed, wasn't it?
What was your impression of that fourth quarter? It seemed like you guys had a little bit of momentum, and then those two penalties, those two offsides.
Oh, I know.
What did you think of that?
Those are unexcusable. You know, it starts with the coaching, making sure our men know their spots in the clear. But yeah, that's inexcusable. To give the ball back twice in the fourth quarter after defensive stops like that, that's you can't mount a comeback. And it's sort of inexcusable.
And then tell me a little bit about Kyle Morris's performance today. You guys chose to keep him into the end of the game, and then it seemed like Nunes came on for the 10-man ride.
Exactly. Nunes understands the 10v10 big picture better. Nunes can see things a little bit quicker develop in our ride. So going with the veteran there at the end. But yeah, after a slow start, though I think if you think about the first 4 or 5 goals Richmond scored, Kyle didn't have much of a chance. You know, one of them I thought he should have had. But, you know, we believe in him. And then he got into that routine. All of a sudden he made 10 saves. You know, and only allowed 1 or 2 more the rest of that first half. So we were really fortunate the way he bounced back and stayed positive about himself. That was a positive.
How nice is it for you guys to have a quick turnaround with High Point coming here on Tuesday?
Yeah, it's good if we can really learn from a loss. We don't want to waste the opportunity of a loss, and so can we absorb it? We just did our normal process post-game as a team. Talked about what the weaknesses that need to improve upon, and we talked about our strengths. We do it every time. I make you guys stand out here in the rain for 10 minutes while we do that. And I said, this, you know, we all got to get back to neutral, which is hard after a loss. We got to get back to neutral. We got to learn from the things we put on this board. We have to understand that we got beat at our own game in a lot of ways today. And so we got to learn and grow from this, and we got to fix that clear, that's for sure. And we got to fix the ground ball play. But it's nice to get back out and play again. You're right, Anakin. It's just we got to fix some things first.